Welcome to practice this morning. So it's not happening in Lululemon for the time being. It's happening with me. So we decided to keep the classes going, and I want to continue just keeping in touch and making sure that you're taken care of. And so here we are. So welcome to practice. It's Wednesday. I hope you're having a really, really good week. And I've been thinking a lot about this quote that I actually read yesterday that said, today's test, I think it was in Jay Shetty's Instagram account. It said, the test of today is tomorrow's testimony. And I loved it. I really, really loved it because I feel like I've lived that. You never understand what it is that you're going through at the moment, even especially when it's difficult. We kind of question why things are happening and what's going on with the world, and why things are happening to me specifically. And hindsight is always 20/20. You always understand a little bit later why things happen, and if we can just trust that everything that's happening is happening for our evolution, you kind of realize that you live through something to make you a little bit more resilient, to make you stronger, to be able to bounce back, to learn the lessons that you needed to learn, to be a better version of yourself, and then to turn around and help those who probably are going through something that they need help out of as well. So to everyone out there that is going through something that doesn't feel good, that doesn't feel right, that doesn't feel like it's supposed to happen to them, I want to invite you to kind of just have those feelings. Really, there's no need to kind of stop yourself from feeling the way you feel, but also know that I don't want to bring God into the picture, because I don't like to discuss that. I think that's everyone's opinion. Divinity, let's call it. There was a beautiful thing that one of my teachers said, that if divinity likes you, he or she gives you every material comfort that you've ever wanted. You get whatever it is that you want in life. But if he or she actually loves you, they take everything away. Because they kind of, divinity wants you to kind of walk home, take a journey towards God, or whatever it is that you believe in. So when you have nothing, when you're stripped away of everything, your identity, all of your comforts, you kind of are in a place to be reborn again. And that's a beautiful place to be. So whatever it is that you're going through, I want you to fully embrace it, fully kind of allow it to happen, instead of resisting any of it and causing yourself any amount of suffering. So as we go through the practice this morning, I just want you to kind of be aware of what shows up. If there are postures in your practice that kind of make it hard for you to breathe, hard for you to be in, watch your mind a little bit as well, because your mind may want to run away to a more comfortable place. Your mind may want to escape to some place that it knows. Bring it back into the session, bring it back into the feeling of being where you are, into the discomfort of the situation, and just surrender to it. Let's practice some of these things that we talk about, so we can go out there after our practice today and practice the yoga. All right, so take all of your props and get on your mat, and we'll start our practice on the back. We'll start in a reclining position. Welcome to practice. So let's start in a supine position, in a shavasana kind of surrendering place, with the palms facing up to the sky. And just starting to take some deep breaths that will help us disconnect from the week, from everything that's been happening, and just allow ourselves to arrive on our mats. Let's start to take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Welcome to practice. So I'm just gonna turn the commenting off so that you can watch the full screen, but just keep the love flowing, keep the love coming, and I'm sending it right back to you. Morning. Sending it right back to you. All right. Hug your knee into your chest. Right knee in, doesn't matter which knee you hug in, we're gonna go the opposite way anyway. Let's go ahead and drop the knee over and down to the side. Look over your opposite shoulder. So I'm going right knee first, so looking over the right shoulder. Inhale to come back through center, hug the knee into the chest. Let's go ahead and extend the leg out in front of us. Left knee in, hug it in nice and tight. Let's go ahead and drop the left knee over and down to the right side. Look over your shoulder, breathe and twist. Inhale, coming back up through center. As you exhale, hugging the knee one more time. Hug the right knee in as well. And let's rock back and up to a seat. So coming cross-legged. Any leg in front, doesn't matter. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up to the sky. Draw the belly in. As you exhale, go ahead and release the hands. Right hand goes out to the right, left arm reaching up and over. Lean back, chest open. Let's cat and cow in this position here. So take an inhale, round the back. Sorry, let's take an inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, round the back. Draw the elbow down towards the floor. Inhale to lean back, lift the chest. Exhale to drop the elbow, shoulder down towards the floor. One more time. Inhale to lean back, lift the chest. Exhale to drop the left elbow, shoulder, chest down towards the floor. Inhale to come back through center. I'm not mirroring you, I'm doing the same way, so don't get confused. Let me just show you what I mean when I'm doing this stuff. Take the arms up to the sky, breathe in. And let's go ahead and release the left hand out to the left, right arm reaching up and over. Lean back, lift the heart up to the sky. As you exhale, drop the elbow, shoulder, chest down towards the floor. A couple more times like this. Inhale to breathe and lean back, lift the chest. Exhaling to drop the elbow, shoulder, chest down to the mat. One more time. Inhale to breathe, lean back, lift the heart. Exhale to breathe into the upper back, stretching the muscles out, letting go of any tension there. Take an inhale, come back through center. You're going to lean back, extend the legs out, and cross the opposite way. Take an inhale, reach the arms up, draw the belly in. As you exhale, walk the fingertips forward and fold over the legs. Allow yourself to just relax the neck, relax the head. Keep sending the sit bones back in place. Take another big breath in, big breath out. Coming forward, let's go into all fours. Bring the heels of your hands towards each other. Begin to circle through the wrists a little bit. Just allow the whole body to move. Allow yourself to linger in any spots that feel like they need a little bit more attention, a little bit more preparation. Let's turn the hands around so the fingers are pointing forward. Keep the left hand as it is, right palm flat, fingers pointing back. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, lean back, breathe into the top of the wrist. Inhale to come through center, turn the right palm around, left palm flat, fingers pointing back. Take an inhale breath, exhale to lean back, breathe into the top of the wrist. Inhale to come back through center, coming back into all fours. We're going to go through a little bit of a drill called a protraction and retraction. So you're going to tuck your tail slightly under, drop the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, keep the arms nice and straight. As you exhale, press the floor away and broaden through the scapula, broaden through the upper back. Inhale to drop the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale to press away for 2. Keep going. 3, 4, 5. If this is starting to feel comfortable, you can step back into plank pose. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Maintain the protraction, push back into downward facing dog. Take a moment in your down dog to bend and shake and wiggle and stretch. Check in with your hips, your hamstrings, your shoulders, your spine. Relax your neck and your head completely. Allow your neck and your head to go. Releasing any thoughts from your head. Empty everything out onto your mat. I'm going to go ahead and bring the feet together. Take an inhale, lift the heels up. Turn, twist your toes over to the left side. Drop your hips to the right and just come onto your fingertips on that left hand. Inhale, come back up through center. As you exhale, go to the right side with the toes. Come onto the fingertips on the right side. Inhaling back through center. As you exhale, go left. This time, hover the hand off the floor as you drop the hips a little bit lower. Inhaling back through center. As you exhale, go right with the toes, left with the heels. Hover the right hand off the floor. One last time, inhaling through center, exhale going right, drop the hips. This time extend the left arm all the way back behind you. Inhaling, coming back through center, exhale going right with the toes, left with the heels. Reach the right arm back behind you. Inhaling back through center. Wave the spine forward, plank pose. As you exhale, knees come down to the floor. Let's lower down slowly for a count of 5. Go slow. 4, 3, 2, and belly on the mat. Take your fingertips out to the sides, elbows point up to the sky. Press down through the tops of your feet. Inhale to lift the chest up. Exhale to lower down slowly. Let's go a couple more times. Inhale to breathe and lift the chest. Exhaling to lower down slowly. One more time. Inhale to breathe, lift the chest up. Exhale to lower down. Slide the hands back in line with your floating ribs. Peel the chest off the floor. Inhale. As you exhale, take yourself back into your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Grab opposite elbows and just allow yourself to hang out here for a moment as you breathe into the back of the legs. Take a big breath into the belly. Exhale to lengthen a little bit more. Let the head and the neck go completely. Press into the balls of your feet. Relax your toes. Lift your sit bones to the sky. Take your arms back behind you. Interlace the fingers. If you can, bring the palms together. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, reach the arms up and over. Keep lengthening the arms away from the body. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly release the hands onto the lower back, gently sliding the hands down the back of the legs, acknowledging that your body is just waking up, just allowing yourself to remember to be kind to yourself as you go through your practice this morning. Begin to bend your knees, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other, rolling the spine up, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chest up. Take the arms up to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, hands to heart center, or Samastitihi. Take a moment to set your awareness for your practice this morning, allowing yourself to surrender in the face of resistance. Okay? So suffering, I've said this before, is the kind of condition where you don't want to be in the present moment, right? You want to be anywhere but here. That's kind of like the baseline definition, I feel, of suffering. It's like I want to escape this moment. I don't want to be in this situation. I don't feel like myself. And so if we stop resisting, if we stop thinking like that, if we can change our definition, if we can change our perception of what it means to be in any situation, and that's what our mat and our practice is for, right? We put ourselves into all of these postures, all of these situations to learn what it is to deal with things. So allow yourself to stop resisting. Practice this non-resistance as we go through our practice today. If your breath shortens, if your face contorts, if you're in a headspace that doesn't feel right, catch yourself in those moments, and let's see if we can transform that feeling into something else. Take a big breath into your belly. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Couple of rounds stirring A from the back of the mat. Here we go. Take an inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhaling to fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. As you exhale, walk yourself forward into downward facing dog. Wave the spine forward, plank pose, inhale. Knees come down to the floor, chin and chest come down into a hover. Wave the spine forward, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up, breathe in. As you exhale, take yourself back into your downward facing dog. So keep sending the floor away with your arms, keep lengthening, lifting the sit bones to the sky. Keep grounding your heels into the floor, making space on the inhales. Moving into that space on the exhalations. Allow your breath to be nice and deep. Allow your mind to be clear. Allow your breath to be three-dimensional as well. So you're breathing into the back of the chest, the sides of the rib cage. On your next exhalation, go ahead and walk your hands back to meet your feet. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to rise, reach the arms up to the sky, watch your palms touch. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Again, inhale, breathe, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. As you exhale, walk your hands forward, coming into downward facing dog. Wave the spine forward, plank pose, inhale. Knees, chin, chest, at this time, chaturanga on the exhale. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart to the sky, breathe in. Exhale to take yourself back into your downward facing dog. So again, if your heels are on the floor, lift all 10 toes up to give yourself an Achilles tendon stretch. In terms of your hands, continue pressing down through the inside arches, the thumbs and the index fingers on both your hands. Keep wrapping the triceps around and under from there. Keep hugging the forearms towards each other. Take another deep inhale, arms nice and strong. On the exhalation, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. Ground your heels into the floor. Inhale to rise, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhaling, hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Let's go one last time. Inhale, breathe, reach the arms to the sky. Exhaling, fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. As you exhale, walk yourself forward into down dog. Lift your heels, wave the spine forward, plank pose, inhale. Bring the feet together, take an inhale here. As you exhale, turn, twist your toes over to the left, heels go to the right side. Inhaling, coming back through center. As you exhale, go the opposite way. So really push the floor away with the left hand. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, go to the right. See if you can come onto your left fingertips here. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, we go to the left. See if you can come onto your right fingertips here. Inhale last time, come back through center. Exhale, go to the right side. Breathe, press down through the right hand. Inhale, coming back through center. Go to the left. Come off the right fingers. Breathe into the body. Inhaling through center, lean forward, lower down slowly for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up to the sky. Exhaling back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Here we go. Left leg up to this, right leg, left leg down, right leg to the sky. Inhale. Oh yeah, it's one of those days. As you exhale, bring that knee into your chest, around the body. Inhale to drop the knee down towards the floor. As you exhale, round the back and lift it up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. One more time, inhale down, exhale up, and step the foot forward in between your hands. Drop the left knee down for a moment, roll the shoulders back, come onto your fingertips, and then tuck your back toes under, take your back knee off the floor. Really press the left heel back in space. Inhale here, open the chest. As you exhale, fold over the right leg. Inhale to roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Exhale to fold over the right leg. Let's go one more time. Inhale to roll the shoulders back, lift the chest to the sky. As you exhale, fold over the right leg and breathe into the hamstring. Take a moment here, relax the shoulders, relax the elbows. Notice how quickly we get tense when things get a little bit intense. So drop that tension, breathe into the body. Less resistance here. Nice. On your next inhale, you're going to reach the arms up to the sky. Come in crescent pose. Breathe. So keep sending the left heel back in space. Keep lifting the chest up. Take another inhale breath. As you exhale, slowly begin to send the left knee down towards the floor. Left hand down, right arm back. Open twist. Lean back, chest open. So twist the body open. Keep reaching the right arm back behind you. Try and get the arm parallel with the floor. Take the right arm up to the sky. Tuck the back toes under. Take the back knee off the floor. Come onto the outer edges of both your feet. Stay here or step back into side plank. Lift your hips up so you're standing on the bottom foot. Make sure you're stacked on the left side. Wrist, elbow, shoulder in one straight line. Take another inhale. Look down towards the floor. Come back into plank pose. Lean forward, lower down, knees, chin, chest. We're coming down, chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart to the sky. Exhaling back into downward facing dog. Right leg down, left leg high. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that knee into your chest. Lean forward, push the floor away, engage the upper back. Inhale to drop the knee down. As you exhale, pull the knee into the chest. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. One more time. Inhale down. Exhale up and step the foot forward in between your hands. Take a moment here to drop the right knee down. Adjust if you need to. Pop up onto the fingertips and then tuck your back toes under. Press the heel back in space. It's a strong back leg. Immediately you feel a pull in the quadricep and the psoas on the right side. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. As you exhale, fold over the left leg. Again, inhale to roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Exhale to fold over the left leg. One more time. Inhale, breathe, roll the shoulders back. This time as you exhale, let's fold and hold. Rebending through the left knee, arms go up to the sky, crescent pose. So your stability is in the right leg. So keep pressing the right heel back in space. Keep reaching the arms up to the sky. Take another inhale breath. As you exhale, slowly lower the right knee down towards the mat. Right hand down, left arm back. Lean back, chest open. Lean back, chest open. Take your left arm up to the sky. Tuck your back toes under. Come onto the outer edges of both your feet. Stay here, option 1. Option 2, to step your left foot back into side plank. Lift your hips up, lift the heart up. Breathe into the obliques. Hold it here. On your next exhalation, come back into plank pose. Lean forward, inhale. Exhale to lower down, chaturanga or ashtangasana. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhaling back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Look forward, bend your knees. You're going to jump forward around the hands, malasana. Drop the hips, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Keep sending your arms into your legs. Keep sending the legs back into the arms. Keep drawing the belly in and sending the tailbone down towards the floor. Keep lengthening through the lower back, lifting the chest up, breathing into your body. Take another deep breath in. Relax, less resistance. Maybe there's a little bit of stuff happening in the pelvis. Lean into whatever that is. Stretch it out, let it go. Hands come down to the floor, forward folding, Uttanasana. So if your feet are wide apart, go ahead and bring your feet together. Bend the knees, arms go up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Hands to your heart center. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, we twist over to the right side. So as you twist to the right, make sure that your left knee doesn't come forward, right? So if your knee is coming forward, it kind of means that your hips are moving way too far over to the left. Keep sending your hips back in space. Send them back into the center line, and your knees will level out as well. Keep pressing your palms together, looking over your right shoulder. Take another inhale as you draw the shoulder blades down the back. Lift the chest up. I'm really excited about the twist here. Inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, let's go the opposite way. Breathe and twist. Knees in one line, heels way back, press into the heels, relax those toes, press the palms together, stack the elbows, look over the shoulder. Inhaling back up through center. As you exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. As you exhale, plant your palms and step back to downward dog. Lift your heels up, wave the spine forward, plank pose, inhale. Knees, chin, chest, or halfway lower, chaturanga on the exhale. Wave the spine through, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up. Exhaling back into downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Left leg stays down, right leg take it up to the sky. As you exhale, right knee, left tricep twist. Inhale to take the leg high to the sky. As you exhale, bring that knee into the chest, step the foot forward. Stay on the ball of your back foot, arms take them up to the sky. Crescent pose. Take a big breath in. As you exhale slowly, begin to send the left knee down towards the floor. Left hand down, right arm, reach it back. Either stay here in a simple twist, or take your left leg up, take your hand back, and find your foot. Gently guide the heel in towards the hip. Take a big breath in. If you feel like you've got enough of a quad stretch going, begin to kick the heel away from you, roll the shoulders back, and lift the chest up. Arch the back, twist the body out. Take another inhale, release. Tuck your back toes under, take your back knee off the floor. Come onto the outer edges of both your feet. Either stay here or step back into side plank. Take the top leg off the bottom leg if you can. Come into a star shape. Breathe into your body. Keep sending the floor away with the left arm. Take another big breath in. As you exhale, right hand down, right leg up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, falling triangle. Lean back, chest open. Lean back, chest open. Keep sending the floor away with the right arm. Keep lifting your chest up to the sky. Look down towards the floor, left hand down, right leg to the sky. Three-legged, four-legged vinyasa. Come on through. Lower down, three-legged if you can. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Exhaling back into downward facing dog. Left leg taken up to the sky. As you exhale, left knee, right tricep twist. Inhale, take the leg high. As you exhale, bring that knee into your chest and step the foot forward. So heel, ball of the foot, toes in that order. Come onto the fingertips, make sure you have your balance. Press the right heel back in space. Reach the arms up to the sky. So strong legs, strong body, strong mind, strong breath. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, begin to lower the right knee down towards the floor. Right hand down, left arm back. Lean back, open twist. Open twist. So again, either stay here, breathe into your body. If you want to take it a little bit further, guide the right heel in towards the hip and breathe into the quadricep. If you feel like you're not really getting much of a quad stretch because your quads are nice and open, begin to kick the heel away from you, roll the shoulders back and lift the chest up. Nice. Slowly go ahead and release the leg behind you. Tuck your back toes under. Take your back knee off the floor. Come onto the outer edges of both your feet. Stay here. Option number one. Option two, you're going to step back into plank. So as you lift your hips up, your top leg will automatically want to come off the bottom leg. Take the top arm up to the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep pushing the floor away. Keep reaching for the sky. On and off the mat, right? Look down towards the floor, left hand down, left leg high to the sky. As you exhale, left knee over to the right side. Lean back, chest open, come and fall in triangle. Look down towards the floor, right hand down, left leg high to the sky. Come in, three-legged, four-legged vinyasa. Exhaling back into downward facing dog. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Look forward, bend your knees. As you exhale, step, jump, float, or fly to the top of the mat. You can bend your knees a little bit here. Place the palms underneath the soles of the feet if the wrists need a little bit of love. Otherwise, just allow yourself to hang out and breathe into the back of the legs. Take a moment here to shake the head out, the neck out, and recalibrate. And the reason I want you to recalibrate is because we oftentimes kind of lose ourselves in the drama of the situation. And we start the day perhaps with this wonderful intention to stop the suffering, to end the suffering, to kind of bring back our own peace. And it's very easy to quickly get drawn back into 101 things that are going on at all times, and then situations that come up, and then we end up having a roller coaster of emotions kind of day, and we've lost our intentions. Take a moment to recalibrate and come back to why you got on your mat today. Take a big breath into your belly. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Here we go. Bend the knees, arms go up, chair pose, Utkatasana. You're gonna press into your left foot, take your right leg up and over. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, drop the pelvis. Keep sending the left hip back into the midline. Keep sending the right knee down, which means that you're going to engage both of your glutes as much as you can as you reach your arms forward and send your hips back. Keep flexing the right foot. Keep breathing into your body for 3. Stay with it. 2, keep dropping the pelvis, get the thighs parallel with the floor, and 1, push the floor away, stand tall, forward fold over the legs. Let's go the opposite way, bend the knees, arms go up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Press into your right foot, take the left ankle on top of the right knee, take an inhale breath. As you exhale, drop the hips, come on down. So again, same thing on the right side. The right hip likes to lean out, bring it back in, hug it back in, and drop the pelvis. Reach the arms forward, keep reaching the hips back, breathe into the outer thigh stretch on the left side. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Forward folding over the legs. So take your legs a little bit wider, about hip width distance apart. Heels in, toes out if you need more space, and drop the pelvis all the way down to the ground. Bring the hands together, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Right arm in front of the right shin, take the left arm up to the sky. Lean back, chest open. Lean back, chest open. Beautiful. Coming back to center, let's go the opposite way. Left arm in front of the left shin. Right arm, take it up to the sky. Draw the tailbone down. Lift the chest up and twist the body out. Inhaling, coming back through center. It's going to lean forward into the hands. You can come into a low crow pose, so press the arms against the legs, the outer thighs. Right, so lean forward, sorry, not the inner thighs, against the outer arms. Take an inhale, lean forward, lift, and float the legs back. Chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up to the sky, breathe in. Exhaling back into downward facing dog. Right leg, take it up to the sky. As you exhale, right leg goes over to the left side, but this time don't put the foot on the floor. Keep the leg in the air. Ideally, you want the heel in line with your hip. Keep reaching the left arm up to the sky. Hold it here for 3. Keep sending the floor away. 2 and 1. You're going to place the left hand down, pivot onto the ball of your left foot, and keep sliding the right foot out to the left side. Lean forward, push the floor away, engage the upper back. So you guys remember the protraction, retraction that we did? Lift, protract. All right, hold it here, or lean forward. Give me 3 push-ups. Push, and push, and push. Nice. Take the right leg back and up, inhale. As you exhale, put the foot on the floor. Wave the spine forward, plank pose. Knees, chin, chest, or halfway lower chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart to the sky. Exhaling back into downward facing dog. Let's go the opposite way. Left leg, take it up to the sky. As you exhale, left leg over to the right side. So let me just turn around and do it this way. So we're doing it together. Here we go. Left leg over to the right side. Take the right arm up to the sky. Try and keep the hip in line with the heel. Keep lifting your hips up. So it's the obliques on the left that have to work here. Nice. Right hand comes down to the floor. Slide the left foot out to the right side and pivot onto the ball of your right foot. Lean forward, push, engage, and hold. Otherwise, you're leaning forward, lowering down for 1, and push, 2, and 3. Take the left leg back and up. As you exhale, place the left foot on the floor. Okay, take a big breath in, big breath out. Let's go back to right side, right leg, take it high. As you exhale, bring that knee into your chest, step the foot forward in between your hands. You're gonna go straight up into warrior 2. Come straight in, warrior 2. 2 more pulses here. Take an inhale, reach for the sky. As you exhale, lunge and go a little bit deeper. One more time, inhale to breathe, reach. As you exhale, lunge and go a little bit deeper. Flip the palm, reach forward, inhale, exhale, take it back, reverse the warrior. On your exhalation, we're coming in extended side angle pose. So your forearm can go on your thigh or your hand to the inside of your right foot. Left arm, sweep it under and reach it forward. Lean back, chest open. Lean back, chest open. Strong body, keep leaning back against the right thigh. Keep hugging the right hip back into the midline. Try not to allow the right hip to travel too far out to the right. Inhale to come back up through center. Straighten the front leg, turn the toes in. Hands in your hips, take an inhale, lift the chest up. As you exhale, fold forward. Grab the big toes with the peace fingers and thumbs. Take an inhale, lift the head. As you exhale, bend the elbows. Crown of the head coming down towards the mat. So allow yourself to take a moment here to reverse the blood flow. Keep rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Keep lifting the sit bones up to the sky. Strong through the legs. Hands on your hips. Inhale to lift all the way back up. Let's go to the second side. Turn the left toes out to the left. Come back in, warrior two. 2 more pulses here. Take an inhale, reach for the sky. As you exhale, lunge and go a little bit deeper. Again, inhale to lift up, lengthen. As you exhale, lunge and go as deep as you possibly can. Flip the left palm, reach forward, inhale, exhale, take it back, reverse the warrior. On your next exhalation, forearm on thigh, or hand to the inside of your left foot. Keep grounding down to the outer edge of your back foot. Right arm, sweep it under, reach it forward. Lean back, chest open. Strong line of energy from the outer edge of your back foot into the fingertips on that top hand. You're gazing up to the fingertips. Keep leaning back against the left thigh. Keep pressing the left hip back into the midline. Take another deep inhale to lift up out of the pose. Straighten up the left leg, turn the left toes. In. Hands to hips, take an inhale, lift the chest up. As you exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana A. So, hands walk them back in line with the heels of the feet. Take an inhale, lift the head up. As you exhale, crown of the head coming down towards the floor. So you know where we're going from here. If you have an inversion practice and if you want to come in, feel free to come into your tripod headstand. Breathe. Lifting the heels up. Keep hugging the elbows in. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Keep pressing the floor away. Take the work out of the head. If you're not sure, keep lifting the heels up. Stay on the balls of your feet. This is also really good for working your core. Otherwise, you're coming all the way up into the inversion. Breathe into your body. Take 3 more breaths. When you're ready to come down, you're going to slow it down completely. So no crashing and landing. Go nice and slow, nice and controlled, all the way down to the floor. Nice work. Hands on your hips. Inhale halfway. Lift all the way up to standing. Turn the right toes to the front of the mat. Come back into that warrior two stance. On the exhalation, windmill the hands down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. You can either hold your down dog or you can come through a vinyasa to rinse your body out. Do whatever it is that you need. 3 breaths, breathing in, breathing out, allowing your whole body to just absorb what's happening. Okay, moving nice and slow. As you come into your down dog, take a big breath in, big breath out. Okay, let's come back in. We're going to go one last round. Here we go. Take the right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, bring that knee into your chest, round your body, step the foot forward. Back heel down, windmill the arms up, warrior two. You're going to come into extended side angle pose. So right hand to the inside of your right foot, left arm under, big semicircle, reach it back behind you, lean back and open the chest. Take the right arm under, see if you can find that bind. Extend the arms back, pull the shoulders back, and breathe in, breathe out for 5. If you want to practice or work on straightening that front leg, do it. Bound Trikonasana, 3. Keep looking over your left shoulder, 2. And 1, slowly rebending the knee if you had it straight. Look down towards the floor, release the bind, both hands to the inside of your right foot. Drop your left knee down for a moment, come into that lizard lunge. Take a moment here to just breathe into your pelvis, breathe into your hips. And then lift the right heel up, take the right arm underneath the right leg. Place the right heel back down on the floor. Tuck your back toes under, take your back knee off the floor. Option to stay here with the palms, option to take the fingertips out to the sides. Option to take the hands off the floor, option to reach your arms back and find that bind. If you're in the bind especially, keep rolling the shoulders back and sending the rib cage forward as you press your left heel back in space. Breathe in, breathe out for 3, stay with it. 2. And 1, slowly releasing. So keep the right hand to the outside of your right foot. You're going to push the floor away, protract that scapula, walk the right foot forward, and see if you can take the right leg off the floor. Bend the elbows, chaturanga arms, hold it here for 3, stay with it. 2, swing the leg back, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Exhaling back into your downward facing dog. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Same thing, left side, here we go. Left leg up to the sky. As you exhale, bring that knee into your chest, round the body, step the foot forward. Come on in, warrior 2. Windmill the arms up to the sky, come on in. Take an inhale, we're going extended side angle pose. So left hand to the inside, right arm, take it back behind you. Find that half bind. Take the left arm back and see if you want to find that full bind. Extend the arms back, roll the shoulders back, and lift the chest up. Keep looking over your right shoulder. Breathe into your body. If you feel like you have the space to go deeper, you're going to straighten out that left leg. Keep looking over your right shoulder. Be really, really mindful of what's going on behind the knee on the left side, please. If you have that knee bent, slowly go ahead and rebend through the knee. Look down towards the floor, both hands come down. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot. Place the right knee down on the floor. Just take a moment here to breathe into the pelvis on the left side. So again, please know that you don't have to do the same thing on both sides. One side may feel very different from the other, so be mindful, be aware of what's going on either side, okay? Left arm goes underneath the left leg, hands either side. Tuck your back toes under, a couple of options here. So hands stay where they are, fingertips walk them out. Hands come off the floor if you want to be here, or you can take your arms back for a bind. All right, so for example, me, I might stay here on this side. I'm feeling a little bit tweaky behind my knee, so I'm just going to leave it here. So nothing is wrong or right, it's about awareness and listening. The last thing you want to do is injure yourself because you have to make both sides equal. It doesn't happen as quickly as you want it to. Nothing ever does, right? Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Nice. If you're in a bind, slowly go ahead and release. Place the hands on the floor. Try and straighten your arms out so the left foot already gets lighter. And then press the floor away, protract that scapula. So engage the upper back and wiggle the left foot out. See if the left leg comes off the floor. Bend the elbows, hold it here. 3, 2, swing back, chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up, breathe in. Knees back, child's pose on the exhale to breathe out. So take a few moments here to just breathe into your body. Allow yourself to just hang out here, calm your breath, coming all the way back. So again, recalibrate. Find and take the opportunity here to just recalibrate. Allow yourself to calm the breath down, slow everything down. And I find the quickest way to do that is to breathe into the back of the heart. So find that spot, breathe into it. If there's any resistance in the body, breathe into that also. Take a big breath in. Open the mouth and sigh it out on the exhale. Great job. So we're going to lift the head up from child and then simply swing the legs around to the front. Extend the legs out in front of you. So we're coming into a posture called Ashtavakrasana, an arm balance, and then perhaps taking it into Kundi too. Now none of those things have to make any sense to you. Just see how you feel about what we're going to do in a second, all right? So you're going to keep the left leg straight. You're going to bend the right leg up, take the right leg into your arms. So you can either wrap your arms around the leg, make sure that you keep your chest lifted, or you can take your arms underneath, and just a little bit more hip opening here if you need it. All right, so left hand over the top of the right foot, take the right hand underneath the ankle, give it a couple of wiggles to get as high up onto the leg as it can possibly go. All right, from here, you're going to place your right hand in front of your right thigh or right hip, left hand to the outside. Take your left leg and cross it over the top of the right. So let me turn around here so you can see what I'm doing as well. So take your left leg and cross it over the right. So I want to keep my feet flexed, just because if I keep my feet pointed, my left foot is going to slip off the right. So keep the feet flexed, so you lock the feet in place. Hands are down, strong chaturanga arms. You're going to lean forward and see if you can lift your hips up. Okay, keep your legs together. The locking of the legs should make them a little bit easier to manage. And lift your hips up and see how this feels. So technically you're in an arm balance right here. Okay, if you can, keep the hips lifted and you got your balance here. Reach the legs out to the sides. Squeeze the arm, squeeze the right arm with the legs, and bend the elbows. Bring the chest forward. See how that feels. All right, and then if you got Ashtavakrasana down, you know what you're doing with that posture, let me just show you what comes next. So you're here in the pose, you've extended the legs, you're kind of chilling here. From here, you want to think about pressing the floor away like a push-up, maintaining the protraction, taking that top leg and swing it through between the arms, extend the leg back. Come in Kundi 2. Nice work. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. As you exhale, take yourself back into your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale to jump on through, extend the legs out in front of you. Let's try the opposite side. So again, clean the slate. As soon as we get into arm balances, the ego shows up to say, what is wrong with you? Why are you not strong enough? Why can't you manage this pose? Let all that dialogue go. Here we go, second side. Left leg comes in, give it a little hug. Say hello, left leg. Thank you for everything that you've been doing for me my whole life. I love you. You are not the stronger or the weaker side. You are not the better or worse side. You just are, and I love you. All right, so left arm underneath the left leg, right hand on top of the foot, grab the outer edge. Give it a couple of wiggles to take it as high as it will go. We're not going into compass, so you don't need the leg to come over the shoulder. We don't need that, all right? From there, you want to super glue your arm against the leg though, so that the leg doesn't slip down the arm. All right, so really squeeze with the inner thigh. Left hand in front of the left hip. Bring the right leg on top, flex your feet. Lean forward. Experiment with lifting your hips up. If that's happening, extend the legs out, bend the elbows, lower the chest down. If that's happening, do a push-up. Take the right leg through. Come in, Kundi 2. Once you're done playing, come on down. You're gonna bend the knees. And go ahead and lay back. Allow your feet to be flat on the floor. Take an inhale, lift the arms up, hips up. Exhale to lower down. 2 more like this. Inhale to breathe and lift up. Exhaling to lower down. Last one, inhale to breathe, lift the arms up, hips up. So you got 2 options here. Option number 1 is to interlace the fingers, extend the arms forward and breathe in bridge pose. Otherwise, you're placing your hands either side of your head, hugging the elbows in and going up into wheel pose. So choose the option that's going to work best for you. We're gonna hold the back bend and just counter all the protraction and all the engagement in the upper body, but just a stretch of the upper body. I mean, not the upper body, the front body. All right, so take a few deep breaths in, 2 deep breaths out for 5. Stay with it. 4, 3, 2, and slowly releasing everything down to the floor. Keep the bend in the knees. Take the right ankle on top of the left knee. Take the right arm through the legs, interlace the fingers behind the hamstring or in front of the shin. Relax the neck and the head down on the floor completely. Breathe into your body. If you feel like you could be going a little bit further here, you can come into reclining pigeon, so you can take your leg into your arms, just like we did before, and hold it here. If you want to extend the left leg out in front of you, place the heel on the floor. If this doesn't feel too intense, whatever feels like the right thing, do that. Take another deep breath in wherever you are. On the exhale, you're going to hug the knee into the chest and go ahead and drop it over to the left side, just like we did in the beginning of the practice. Notice how different this twist feels. Just notice. Inhaling back through center, hug the knee into the chest. As you exhale, extend the right leg out in front of you. Again, begin by bending both knees up. Take your left ankle on top of the right knee. Take your arms through the legs, interlace the fingers behind the hamstring or in front of the shin. Draw the shoulders down back onto the floor. Breathe into your body here. Again, notice what I said about one side not having to be the same as the other. Take a note of what's going on this side before you decide it has to be the same as the opposite side. So if it's feeling a little bit tight, explore what the figure 4 feels like. If you feel like you have the space to take it further, only then begin to explore taking it further without any feedback from your knee. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, hug the knee into the chest. Let's go ahead and drop that knee over and down to the right side. Inhaling, coming back through center, grabbing the outer edges of both your feet. Come in happy baby pose. Flatten your entire spine into the mat. Make sure you're smiling. That posture always makes me smile. So make sure you're smiling. And if there's anything else that you want to add to your practice, please make sure that you do before you come into your final shavasana. Take your time, go nice and slow. So remember, if anything was testing you today, it was only for your betterment. Know that today's test is tomorrow's testimonial. I want to tell you that I really, really hope that you have the most beautiful day today. Enjoy, resist less, let stuff go through you, and just surrender to it and see what happens. Life is always a little bit of an experiment, right? So you won't know until you play with things a little bit, until you experiment with things a little bit. So experiment with it and see what happens, you know? The best thing you can do is have a little bit of a sense of humor. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Enjoy your shavasana. God bless you. Namaste.